go someplace where nobody else knows her name. I'll be Kirk King and you be my Lois Lane. Watch the sun go down, let the rhythm take you away, like a wind of change. So would you take a little walk around the world with me? Be wild and free, and we will wake up underneath the moonlight, dancing in the purple light. We woke up in a paradise. We woke up in a paradise. We woke up in a paradise. I know you just like me, know you're dreaming on those better days, where the birds fly high and they're singing our melody. Let's just close our eyes, we were swimming in poetry, like a symphony. So would you take a little walk around the world with me? Be wild and free, and we will wake up underneath the moonlight, dancing in the purple light. We woke up in a paradise. 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 We woke up in a paradise.
Living in a daydream. Have you ever been to a place like this before and wished for more? Have you ever wondered what a fantasy has left in store? Is there an ocean where the sun rays meets the moon? Is there more than this to find for me and you? Living in a daydream. Living in a living in a living in a daydream. Don't wake me up from mine. Have you ever wondered what it's like to fly and get new sight? Have you ever been to a castle in the sky? Made up in your mind where the nights are little penguins in disguise? I'll play ground for dreams where the limits are.
Hello everyone. Hello. Hello Ari. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Let me just share this here. Alright. How you guys doing? Just want to see who's here before we start. Astro Trader. It's fun. That's really fun actually. What's up, D3 or Delrith? Maybe it's the way to say it is Delrith, right? So wait, let me show the charts. Wait, we can now. You should be able to see it. I will just remove the camera All right. All good. Yo, have been a long time. What's up, boy man? Long time. What you mean? What you mean? BTC is currently trying to go up. Can we learn some astrology from you? Unfortunately, I'm not the right guy for that. Really not the right guy. Yeah, I don't know what's your pseudo, man. What's your name? I think I recognize that profile pic. It's Gimero, no? Yeah, Gimero. I know. So, guys, yesterday we took, before going to bed, before the Asia session, we had a nice long a pixel bottom entry, and then for the long story short, we closed, right? So the entry was here. Just to show you, the entry was here. Okay, and then we closed the trade at the entry, unfortunately, and then the price went straight to the TP. So I know that some people in Chroma kept the trade open and managed to bank 7-hour trade. In my opinion, on my end, it was 0, right? But it is what it is. I wanted to stay away from potential fuckery. Yeah, break-even king, yeah, definitely, and it was a 7-hour trade. It's crazy, but like for the record, it was an M1 trade, right? It was a minute 1 trade, and for like 1 hour and a half, it didn't move at all. Like it didn't move at all for 1 hour and a half. So, considering the volume was missing, I decided to close the trade at entry, and 5 minutes later, boom, it fly. And it goes to take profits, straight to take profit, not partial profit or whatever. No, exit. That's crazy. What's up, C's? How are you doing, brother? 115k. Can we look for shorts? We're gonna see how like the indication that we get, but for now we're not gonna dig too much into order flow. Yeah, crypto and array. Yeah. We're not gonna dig too much now. We're gonna check TradingView first, and as you can see, it's doing something pretty cool. The blue box is the value area. As you can see here, we have the value area low, we have the value area high. So we're getting back inside the value area low, which, inside the value area, trying to reclaim the value area low, which we are doing for now. I believe MMT Pro is required to access the footprint, correct? Yes, you need it exactly, but if you want, you can use my link if you would like to support me, and I have a discount code offering 25% if you're interested. So yeah, I'm targeting the supply that we have here at 115. This is why I told you C's, but we're gonna wait to see the indications that the market is giving to us, because we want to be sure we get a rejection of the supply before taking a short. Okay, because the logical things that should happen would be to have a rotation from the value area low to the value area high, right? I know that's only me, but it annoys seeing pump and dump from the levels and staying flat. Yes, I understand. This is why I'm keeping Sol this time. I'm keeping Sol open, and I take the risk to get stopped out. All right. So yeah, for BTC so far it's clean. What we're doing right now is clean, and we want to see the reaction once we get to that supply at 115. In case we get a pullback, guys, what levels should we look at? Obviously guys, this area, for very simple reason. Okay, very simple reason. First, we have our value area low, as you can see, but also we formed an order block right here. If we go on M4, M30, but for that we're gonna check the order flow charts. All right, so we have just here. Okay, we have that order block just here. Just gonna remove this. Okay, we have the order block just here. Okay, plus we have the daily view up. What's up, Arya? plus we have the daily VWAP just here, okay? 110.5.6. Very important level. The resistance, the short-term resistance is around 111.7. You see we have the monthly VWAP. Monthly VWAP has been a crazy resistance. Okay. So take it easy. Wait to see once we tap the the monthly VWAP to see the reaction. Okay. And if you get a rejection from the monthly VWAP, then you might try a scalp short. Okay, that would be a very, very good level in my opinion. You can try a scalp short, and then you can obviously target the levels that we mentioned. So the value area low here, and then if we break back outside of the value area, then of course you can expect 107 to be retested again, right? Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Now we're gonna add this again. We're gonna collapse, collapse, and collapse as well. So I think it's more visual with the candles, right? It's more visual. So you can see that our order block is right here. Okay, the order block is right here. We're gonna pull our volume profile and see what we get as well. Maybe it's gonna be better on on this simple chart. M30, perfect. So volume profile, right? We're gonna take the low here. Okay. Here we go. So what do we have? What do we have? I just want to check something. Want to be sure. Okay. Good. All right. So what do we have here? If we zoom in, Choptober moving into October soon, hopefully. So what do we have right now? We see that the price is currently blocking at the value area high, the daily value area high. Okay, just here. And something interesting is that we have the value area low just here, in where we have an order block. We're gonna just merge. Okay, where we have the order block here, we have the value area low. And the other interesting thing, if we pull the volume profile, by the way, I'm just gonna change the setting of the volume profile because it's not, I don't really like it, right? So first we're gonna use different ticks. We're gonna use 500, and we're gonna use total volume, and we're gonna change the colors or something like this. Yeah, it looks great. We're gonna change the bar width, and we're gonna use 2, perfect. Session headers, so guys, you have all the informations. Point of control, we're gonna use red, I guess. Right. Oh, white. White is fine. Yeah, white is fine. And value area. Yeah, we're gonna keep the race. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So we have all that we need now. So as you can see here on the header, we have the point of control at 107.9. So that could be a very good entry as well. We have a nice order block also. And we have the value area high at 110. Okay. So this was yesterday trade idea. So for today, the trade idea would be to enter around the value area low of the day. Just here, you see at 110.4, and the stop loss could be below the volume profile value area high. It's M30. It's M30, brother. We're on M30. Okay. So we checked already the clusters, etc. So we're gonna pay attention to the CVD quickly, very, very quickly. The thing what I don't really like is the CVD, not making higher highs. So that might be the sign of some exhaustion. We need to wait, but that could be the sign of some exhaustion. Obviously, the London session is the one with the least volume. So we're gonna wait for the US Open to see if volume kicks in. Also, we have CPI just before the US session. So it's gonna be very, very interesting to see what's gonna happen. Something interesting for you guys, especially if you're bullish. If the price comes at this area around CPI news, you still consider taking it? The forecast announced high inflation, strong USD. Yeah, the forecast announced high inflation. Yeah, this is absolutely true. However, it will depend on two things. Is the market still considering inflation a risk, right? And is the market focus shifted to the labor market? Okay, remember during the last FOMC, we said that, like they said, the Federal Reserve, that the main concern was the labor market. Okay, so it's very important to pay attention to that. Government open again? No, but they still gonna release the CPI. Is there a reason why London sessions don't see much volume? Because you have less participants, basically. So yeah, for the heat maps. So guys, you see here, we have a lot of sell walls at 112. And if we manage to break 112, we should be fine to go towards 114, 115. Okay, the cool thing is, if you look here, if you look here, we have liquidation clusters. Okay, so basically going from 114 to 117. Okay, we have large liquidation clusters. So can we get a bigger point of view about CPI and how it would affect the next FOMC, as you're very good in economy and numbers? Basically, this CPI is not gonna affect the FOMC decision. It's not gonna affect it. We're gonna have 25 basis points cut, okay? Unless they do an emergency meeting and they change their decision, but we're gonna have a cut. Okay, it's not going to change anything because inflation can bounce. The most important for the Fed now is to maintain the labor market at like, how can I say, okay levels, acceptable levels. Okay, they can't afford to let the labor market crack. So this is where the focus is, on the labor market. Okay. And it doesn't come from me, it's not a guess, it's what they said during the last FOMC meeting. Okay, also Fed members like talked a bit this month in October, and they said like they will maintain the path to cut rates. All right. The problem is, if we month after month, if we get inflation increasing month after month, then it will be an issue. It's going to be an issue, because if the Fed is saving the labor market and we get a bit more employment and stuff, and at the same time inflation is increasing, then it's going to be a spiral. Okay, and more job creation means more inflation, so it would just be a spiral, right? Let's check what's the forecast for today. So core CPI is expecting to be the same. CPI expecting to be the same month over month as well. However, the CPI, you see, we are expecting an increase of 0.2%. Okay, so this is it's not a surprise, by the way. This is what we expected since August, right? To get around 3% again. So 3.1 is a bit high, but yeah, let's see what we're gonna have. Why is there a little thing here? Release date delayed by 9 days due to US government shutdown. Yeah, okay. So what we had the last time, you see in September, guys, in September, we had inflation increasing and still the market went up, right? And we had a rate cut, even though the inflation was increasing. Okay, I think they're gonna say something like it's a transitionary or whatever. But also don't forget that we have the PMI as well. We have the PMI, and as you can see, they're expecting the services PMI to go down. This is also very important because services have been sticky, okay, and it weighs on inflation. Of course, this afternoon, as usual in Chroma, I always share a lot of details because I dig into the details and I check the items, okay, on CPI and PMI, and I'm gonna share like a full detail of what's going on, like a deep dive of what's going on. Okay, So very, very important to pay attention to the services PMI. Manufacturing is also important, but less than the services. Okay, services are going to be extremely important. Okay. Is it clear for everyone? Do you have any questions? What's Solana doing? Sol is trying to flip the point of control right now. We need a bit of strength to get above that point of control. By the way, it's just the point of control of the volume profile that we pulled from the liquidation event. Impact of Euro USD. If inflation increase, obviously you will have a short spike, at least a short-term spike on DXY, right? And so a drop on Euro USD, and I think I have my levels on Euro USD. Let me check. Maybe it's not this layout, but more like this one. Crypto is so weak right now. Yeah, crypto is quite weak, huh? So this is my gold setup. I'm still expecting the naked point of control here to be tagged. If you guys are interested in gold. All right. And why this one and not this one, by the way? Simply because here with the one that I'm targeting, we have the confluence with the daily order block. What's the indicator? It's a TPO. It's just TPO. CFT gold, if you trade on Bybit, you have a XOT. You have XAUT. It's a TPO, by the way, Ari. It's just a TPO, but on TradingView. So we have single prints. By the way, we're gonna extend. Why we don't have the naked? Extend. So we have a lot of single prints above. So if I get something like this on gold, I might try to take a long so we can clear all the single prints. All right. So we need to be patient, have my alerts, and I'm gonna wait. It's on TradingView Premium. Yeah, it's on TradingView Premium. Yep. Euro. Let's check Euro. Oh, S&P is pushing. Nice. We're getting above the supply, by the way, guys. It's very cool. It's really nice. We're getting above the supply. All-time high soon. We are like 3 points away from all-time high. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's not the time to be bearish, huh? Not the time to be bearish. 3 points away from all-time high. Insane. Insane, insane. Nasdaq also? Yeah, Nasdaq also at all-time high. Congratulations, boomers. Congrats. Euro. All right, so basically for Euro, what I have, I'm not sure it's gonna be enough. Like bad inflation numbers are gonna be enough, but basically I'm very interested in a long from the demand right here. Right. Very interested in the long here, and for me the level to not to break. Do you think if gold starts cooling off, then liquidity can flow to crypto? Potentially yes. Yeah. So we have that large imbalance on Euro USD with 114 being a crazy order block right here. So it's a level I've been monitoring for a long time now. That could be good for a swing. Now I don't really like where the price is currently because it's not really on the support level. You see the support level is the red line. So let's imagine we get the price to go a little bit down here and we get a bounce, then maybe that area can be a good support zone and a good long area. And we could target the supply that we have here, right? However, I think the goated level to long is here, in my opinion. This is really the best level to long for me. What's your view, Guimero? What's your view, mister? We would have something like, let's say we manage to get in here and we target the supply. Yeah, that would be a good trade. In case of CPI at 3 or 3.1, we'll have at least 0.5% down. Yeah, if we get above, I don't think if we are below 3.1, I think we find because the market has priced this in. Okay, you need to also keep in mind that the market has priced the information in. Okay, the data is already priced in, right? So if we get anything below 3.1, I think it's going to be a non-event. We might just have a volatility spike, but it's going to be a non-event. The problem is if we get below 3.1 or 3, then obviously it will be bullish and we're going to have a spike up. And if we get above 3.1, then it's going to be very bad for the market. Of course. Right? But for now, we're fine. I think as long as we stay within, like, you know, the forecast range, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. Okay. And VC is still pushing. That's great. That's really good. For ETH, we need to reclaim this, guys. Because we did a lot of BTC, but for ETH, to talk about ETH a little bit, we really need to reclaim that level. Okay, which is around 4K, 4,000. We held that support somehow. We had a lot of fuckery around it. This is why people got depressed at the lows, and this is why I got insulted on X. But if we can reclaim 4,000, then we can target the next level, because you know that we play level by level, right? Very, very simple TA. Very simple TA. ETH being so weak, even Tim was just shorting it on yesterday's stream. Yeah, but he got stopped out this morning, unfortunately. This stop loss got triggered. I mean, I understand the shorts because the market has been quite weak, but look at the H4, please. Look at H4 and look at this area. What do you notice? And by the way, I got like a lot of hate, like people insulted me on Twitter because I said I am bullish here. I want to short to all the way down. Yeah, I understand. I understand him. It makes a lot of sense. But what do you see here, guys? And remember that people got depressed. I made a tweet about it. Like, I made a tweet about it right here. You see, the price didn't move at all. You see, the price didn't move at all. Okay, and this is how it closed. Above support. Every single H4 close was above the support. Okay, and people got depressed and bearish because the price was not moving. And then now we have the move to the upside. Okay, and I had people telling me that I suck, that I am bad, that I am shit, that I should stop trading, blah blah blah, just because I said, like, here this was potentially a short, a trap for shorts, right? And look what happened. We went up. I think who comments negatively doesn't really follows you, because if someone really follows you, cannot talk negative about you. This is what I was thinking as well. I think these people were just, you know, sometimes the funny thing, and this is why I didn't Twitter that abusive. Yeah, sometimes, but it's really rare. Like luckily I don't have a lot of hate, but sometimes you have like one or two boys coming in the replies and being hateful. And there were troll accounts, basically. Like I checked the accounts, and they were mostly insulting everyone, not only me but everyone else. Like they were like insulting everyone. You know, some people they struggle to get followers, so they are trying to get engagement by getting into a fight with bigger accounts. Okay, so you reply to them and then people will notice them. So this is why I didn't even reply. Usually I would, but you know the funny thing is that I clicked on their profile and they had a paid group. They had a paid community, a Discord. Like they had maybe not even 500 followers, 1,000 followers, you know, and they have a paid group. So basically, if I would have replied to them, I would have like make some advertisement for them. And this is why I refused. Okay, I choose to ignore them, and also the market is proving me right because we are pumping. All right, because this was the bottom, local bottom at least. People always get mad at me when I try to short, saying I'm stupid. Yeah, you will always have people like that anyway. Always, unfortunately. This is, you know, social networks, social medias. This is how it is, right? So right now, Bitsy is trying to consolidate below the monthly VWAP, guys. So we're gonna pay attention to this. If we can, for me, it's game on only if we can flip that monthly VWAP. Nothing better than proving people wrong by being right. Man, takes me back to school days. Yeah, but also I think the best answer is to just provide no answer. Like they stay where they deserve to be. It means in the void, in the unknown. So Euro is trying to push a bit. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna have lunch. The goal was to have the markups on BTC for today. So do you have any question? Is it clear the levels I'm looking at? So just to sum up, we have 110.4 because we have the order block and the value area low here of the range. Okay, the value area low of that big range. Okay, 110.4 just here. And then for a scalp, we have 109.5. Okay, with the weekly VWAP and the point of control of the TPO composite. Okay, very important. And in my opinion, if we don't hold these levels, then it's going back to 107. Okay, so we don't have a lot of options today. So for me, I just repeat for you guys 110.4, 109.5, and if it doesn't hold, then we go back to 107.4 in my opinion. All right, and for ETH, to be very, very quick, for Ethereum, there is nothing bullish until we reclaim 4,000 or until we retest 38.25. Okay. This is going to be the important levels. These are going to be the important levels. Right? Heat map once again. Remember that you have liquidation cluster around from 114 to 116. When is your next Twitch live? This afternoon for the US session. I'm gonna stream the US session. Actually, I might start a bit earlier than usual because we have PMI and I would like to see the reaction around PMI. So instead of starting at 5 p.m. Paris time, I might start around 3:30 at the opening, right? Okay, so guys, thank you for interacting. Thank you for that that small talk, chill talk that we had together. Really appreciate. Thank you so much. And see you this afternoon on Twitch. See you this afternoon. Take care, stay safe. And if you have any questions, then remember you can reach out on X or in Chroma if you're in the Discord. Thank you guys. Cheers. Bye bye.